Fucking beat his city, huh? Oh man! All right, what are we looking at? Gameplay sliders or league sliders? League sliders. All right, let me take a peek. I don't even know what the fuck we looking at. So. I don't know about the QB accuracy. Well, because like if you're gonna do that on the player side, then that fucks with like, you know, you. Well, I'm thinking that's gonna be a lot more fucking passing interceptions. Pass blocking's only at 30? Is that? I don't know. I'm gonna put it on mine and just see how it plays. Yeah.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone.
Run.
A missed opportunity there, maybe to pin him back.
Yeah, but they did that on purpose, though. Yeah. Yeah. Their concept was if NFL players aren't have to make a split-second decision that fast, then why should you be doing it on a simulation video game?
They'll run on first down. Hawkins fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
So that's the other thing is too is you don't know if you move it up or down, which way does it affect it? You know, that's always the damn thing I struggle with. So on 15 interception, does that mean like it's gonna be hard as fuck to catch the ball, or is it gonna be easy as fuck to catch the ball? So that's what I'm thinking about too with the QB slider or the QB one too. Is if it's at 28, does that mean you are bad at throwing or?
And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
The watered down version? Is that what he said?
Off the play fake.
Get to know his name. I don't know, my suggestion would be just try it on default and see what happens, and then after year one and reevaluate. That'd be what I would go with.
How about some pass rush? But you're going to say it nicely because those big guys up front, they don't like being criticized very much. Quarterbacks in this league, you know they'll pick you apart if you give them time.
Is he playing in a league already that has these settings or something?
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Yeah.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game. And reading
regroup and come back later, maybe.
To the ball carrier.
Setting up play action. Franks. They'll roll him out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
Franks will throw for it on 4th down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. So they go on 4th down, not only turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Nah, I haven't heard from him either.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Throwing after the interception. Franks eluding the pressure right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. The Franks looking to throw. This is complete to Hawkins. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Got him, coach.
On 1st and 10.
He fucked up there.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Now a clash of balls here, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
From the 17, Tua.
Oh, man. Reigning Super Bowl champs.
Center of the field, but it's incomplete. Coverage that time by Isaiah Oliver.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Colts, Texans, and Titans.
Here's Tua. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts.
There he goes with Titans.
Here's Michael Pilardi now, standing just outside his own goal line.
The fuck was that? What kind of shit is that?
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to
Get the hell out of here.
Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
And this one is incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable. Yeah,
he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Shit, with that, it would almost be every damn team. Only like probably 4 they're above 80 something.
Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, that one year I had AFC North and NFC North together. Yeah, some people scraping 6 wins out there. Ah. Don't worry though, he ain't here no more. Oh man.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. They're going to try and throw.
As long as we ain't talking about knocking on doors, we good.
Defensive breakdown allows us to 16 on 4th down. They go play action with Franks. And this will be
This is not my Amazon package. Return to sender.
first, now 2nd and 10.
I was trying to return it. Yes, sir.
Franks. Being chased out left. And he's left with no option here.
Oh man,
Defensively, Charles,
y'all have me dying today.
limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating.
Smoking Joe.
Franks now. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Fourth down, Frank's going to throw for it. Open man there is Patterson, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 21 yards there, a big play on 4th down. A first down throw, here's Franks. That's caught left side to tight end Pitts. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Now Franks. Right back to Pitts again. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13.
Got them on their toes. Honey, I know I got you that one little gun. Get it out. You see any black motherfucker come over there? Short little midget. Aim pretty low. My height. Just a little taller though. Oh man.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw again. That's complete right around the 8. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. passing game as he looks to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
Oh, was that Travis? Oh, never mind. He in the chat.
Working out of the gun, Franks. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Touchdown! Cordell Patterson from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Was that?
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Gaskin again on 2nd down. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and the Falcons grab it.
Coughing it up.
Set up shop at the 32-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Down. It's Hawkins, and only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Franks now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. To the right side and complete to Hurst. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st half. On 1st down, here's Franks. Dancing to his left.
Where you going?
Downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 2nd down, Franks again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hawkins. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. A final shot before break. Franks. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Ah. What?
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Set and ready to go
What?
for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
Mm-hmm.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Off play action. Franks.
Uh-oh. Mario gonna come in the chat now.
Right side caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down, but not before
Guys, what are we doing?
back-to-back receptions.
Why we gotta be so violent? Y'all push that man to the edge.
Play fake. Franks. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively. And 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Mama said, you gotta be nice when you play football.
Throwing again, Franks on 2nd and 10. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking, but to me it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. Back to throw. Franks. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the 2nd sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Now Tua. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down to the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Looking to throw. Franks. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they will take over with a football just outside of the 10 at the 12-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
40 yards on the ground for him so far. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Tua sets up to pass it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
After the field goal, here comes Sanders to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Don't be knocking at my fucking door. Ha ha ha, kiki kiki. Oh man.
Drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Hawkins. And he takes us beyond the 30 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive. It's a quick 1st down.
What's that? Oh.
And that is going to do it.
The prenup assigner. This guy. You should have told him. Should have told him. Look up my house. It's got title backs under it. Oh man. Franks.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. hits the intended receiver, but it's going to be second down. But we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's...
And with the injury the way Matt has it, nobody's really probably going to be getting injured hardly. I moved it all the way to the other side just to see what the difference was, because I didn't see shit happening. And I moved it to the other side, and it's fucking injury all the damn time. Still don't know about all the other shit, though. I don't see shit different.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The Falcons on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is third
Another
and 10.
one. Alright, man, I'll see you later. Don't be knocking on anybody's door so you don't get in trouble. I'll talk to you later.
Third and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. Third and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Room to run for Gaskin. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. And that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
2 and now, third and goal. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a one-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Now set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Hawkins. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. That one a first down pickup of 8. Looking to throw. Franks. He finds his man. Complete. That's Hawkins. 3 yards the gain there. Second down. Hands it off out of the gun. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Fourth quarter. Down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. Back to throw. Franks. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll look to throw. And it's complete right back to Ridley. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Holland. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your thighs, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Grady Jarrett with the tackle. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Hey, Ashley, get used to
The
it.
team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought?
You try to run that scratch.